is up, everybody? Infernos here, and welcome back to Stellaris and the Star Trek New Horizons mod. In the previous episode, we invited the Benzite Commonwealth to our Federation, and they indeed did. We are now in control of all of this territory. Now we have taken control of all the Benzite Commonwealth's territory, except for, of course, their homeworld, which is right there. I believe that's them right there. Or is it? Wait, what? That is their world, right? Or no, is that my world? I am greatly confused. Alright, anyway, guys, the Benzite Commonwealth is a part of our Federation, and as such, we have taken the responsibility of developing their region. With that, I have tons and tons of planets to be looking over, far too many to be able to do all at once. So what I have gone and done is I actually got rid of the Andorran sector, and I will see you here. All the planets in the closest to Earth I have put into a sector, except for the ones that I want to develop. What my plan is to do is I am going to develop planets, and once they are fully developed, I'll add them to the sector and then take planets out of the sector in order for me to be able to build up. Because one thing I have noticed with this mod is that the sector system isn't as great as it is in the vanilla game. The vanilla game, I can put planets into a sector and I won't have to worry about a damn thing. In this mod, immediately I noticed that they were not building very well. So that is the plan for this episode. By the way, I did promise that whenever you guys commented that you would end up having a ship name after you, and I have gotten some comments, so we're actually going to go through the ship designs right now. I have already done them. The first one I really wanted to mention was Toby Silverstone. Toby, you are a great help, man. If you don't know who Toby is, he has recently approached the channel and has been watching the Star Trek New Horizons videos and has given me a whole lot of input as to what is actually going on with the Star Trek universe, since I am pretty much a noob when it comes to that. So I really appreciate it, Toby. So the first cruiser in my fleet that is named after you. It is going to be a advanced tactical destroyer in the cruiser class, and this thing is going to be my big guns until we get some more advanced technology. So it costs 2,000 minerals, so it's going to be a little bit until we're going to be able to construct one, but you can best believe when we do, we're going to have a pretty good fleet. We also had Rewind Remix that he just said an awesome job on the most recent Star Trek New Horizons video. I have made a destroyer after him. We already talked about Star Palm in the previous episode, but Iron Duke Dawson, now, he just commented one word: hope. That's all he commented, but I just loved the name, and when I thought of that, I just thought of a tank, and that's what I made this destroyer. I made it a tank just to be able to take the heavy hits, maximize its hull points. Just made this thing a tank, because when I hear the name Iron Duke Dawson, I think of a badass that can take a whole lot of pressure. So now that we have that out of the way, we are talking about our Mars terraforming project, Dreams of a Blue Planet. A small delegation of researchers is leaving the terraforming lab. In the distance, explosions can be heard carried across the thin atmosphere. Engineer Boone glances at his timepiece. Comet ZA2112b crashed into the northern polar ice cap right on schedule. Minor quakes shake the surface and quickly dissipate, and miles-high geysers of superheated steam stretch into the atmosphere. Boone glances at the site and smiles before firmly grasping the seals of his breathing mask and pulling it free. The rest of the delegation stay at him. I think that's supposed to stay stare at him warily. This is why they came here, but the risk is still great. Paul Boone is the first human being to take a fresh breath of Martian air. After years of work, the atmosphere is finally thick enough for a human to breathe it unaided. There is still much to do before Mars will truly be a paradise, but this is a monumental step forward for humanity, and that's a very, very impressive job, Engineer Boone. I am super happy for you that Mars is developing so well. And with that, it says sector is missing resources, but I actually did give them resources, so we can dismiss that. And we have inactive buildings, just because when we inherited all those populations, our food storage went down. So I fixed that, so that should fix our problem. We should start to get a population going again, so that we can get all these planets filled on Earth. And we're going to resume time with that, since I have officially caught up with everything. with that, my construction ship should be on the way to be, sorry, they should be, constructing stuff. Obviously, that's what construction ships do. What are you doing? Why are you just sitting in orbit? Don't you have a job to do somewhere? I have you looking at my alien specimen, so let's go to this on the map. I want you to research that project, and then we will get things moving along. We're looking pretty good right now, slowly getting our resources up. One thing I want to do, because it's really confusing to figure out if I need to cover up resources. You know, like when you have minerals, if you place instead like a heroic landmark, you wouldn't get the mineral on that planet anymore. It's hard to tell when I have all of this to clear, so I'm going to try to clear all these tile blockers as quickly as possible, just so I can really figure this out. Mars, I cannot clear this crater at the moment. Eventually I should be able to, but for now I'm not. We have the food surplus going, so our populations will be growing at an increased speed of 3%. So this should actually, yeah, it's starting to go up just a little bit, so I'm perfectly happy with that. I want to speed things along so that we can get some more resources. And we have come across a new alien. Let me research that real quick. And this science ship, what are you doing? What are you actually doing, science ship? Well, I guess I can have you go after the other alien specimens. Since you are already here, may as well. And is there anything else I need to do right at the moment? No, I don't believe so. I'm not really worried about upgrading that biolab. I just want to clear all these tile blockers off this planet. It'll just make my life so much easier if I can actually see what I'm trying to do.
Special project complete.
And we have established communication with the Breen Confederacy. Alien creatures, I speak on behalf of Emperortrix Sek, the undisputed ruler of the Breen Confederacy. Respect our borders and keep out of Breen affairs, and perhaps our mighty fleets will refrain from visiting your wretched worlds. There seems to be a whole lot of assholes in this galaxy for some reason. I'm not quite sure why. What else can we do? You are warping. And so we're good on energy credits still. We're going to start taking a hit because of building maintenance. But if I go to our traditions, oh wait, I already did that. So we would be taking even more of a hit. We'll definitely be doing ship upkeep next. Yes, we will be doing ship upkeep next. Or should we do power hubs so we can get our traditions going faster? No, we'll do ship upkeep because I do eventually want to get a sizable fleet going. We only have just under 500 right now. It's definitely not very good. Actually, one thing I want to do while we are over Sol is I need to upgrade the fleet.
Ships upgraded.
And they're upgraded, and that actually put us all the way up into the 600s. So our upgrades were very successful. I'm very happy about that. Let's keep clearing these tile blockers. Now, I would do more stuff off screen, just so that during the episodes there'd be a whole lot more action, a lot more happening. But the one thing about that is if I were to do that, we would be missing a whole lot of the events. This mod in particular, there are a whole lot of events going on. Don't you guys have closed borders to me? You have closed borders to me. Why are you in my territory? Let it be. Alright, representatives from all over Mars stood ill at ease in one corner of the mess hall at the base as attendants hurried to drag in more seats. The hall was ill-fitting for such a distinguished occasion, but rugged Mars has yet to manufacture anything else that could house such a large gathering. That was weird. My game just randomly closed. What was I saying? The red planet is no more replaced with something that appears almost green. Thousands of migrants from Earth flock here, and the population is booming. It is clear to everyone something must be done. A short while later, after the meeting commenced, John Hammerlich, now old and distinguished, stepped in front of the short podium. He was the representative of the Dome, one of the largest in the 22nd colonies of Mars, and his gravelly voice spoke for all. We stand here, not unlike our forefathers did in the grand old city of Philadelphia, not to cast off tyranny, but to embrace freedom. We take the first steps today as we make the fundamental declaration of the Martian colonies. This will not be an easy negotiation. What are they negotiating? Alright, so we have successfully gotten another one of the alien specimens, and while you're not doing anything, I am actually going to quickly send you to Earth to get your upgrades so that you can warp farther. And what are you doing over here? Actually, while I'm thinking about it, let me have you get your upgrades as well. And let us continue with what we're doing. I'm not quite sure what they are negotiating on Mars. Not quite sure off the top of my head. Well, I'm sure we'll figure it out in a little bit. I'm guessing it's because since the planet is no longer red and we're continuing the terraforming project. Speaking of which, Mars Initiative annual report. They want the extra resources. I will give it to them. I want Mars to be terraformed. I like the idea of it terraforming, so let's keep it up. And with that, we actually should be able... There's space amoeba over here. We should actually be able to take this fleet. I'm not too worried about it though. Space amoeba don't really present a danger to us at the moment. We eventually need to get to these pirates over here, but their fleet is about 2K. We are not going to be able to do that just yet. What do they want? They want the monthly Trillium D, which gives 15% armor. No way. Sorry, but not sorry. You are not having that from me. And we have completed research. I don't know for what, but we can get the spaceport level 4. Or sub-impulse thrusters, which increase our combat and sublight speed or armor. Want to focus on speed, or do I want to upgrade my spaceport again? Just to have the upgrade for when we will need it. It will definitely be useful in the future. And what is this? Fundamental Declaration of the Martian Colonies. It was one of the most hotly contested articles in the Fundamental Declarations of the Martian Colonies. Mars was transforming under the comet barrage of the Mars Initiative, becoming a paradise for humanity, but at what price? That was at least a question of a vocal group called the Preservers were asking. They called terraforming an abomination, man exerting its influence over another pristine land, one it has no right to call home. As the Preservers gained power, the newly founded Senate of the Confederative Martian Colonies grew concerned. Eventually, under constant pressure from the public, the Senate agreed to a wide range of regulations that will severely limit the extent of the Mars Initiative. No one seemed happy with the solution, and the terraforming of Mars has been delayed for years. That is too bad, because I was very happy. Eco-terrorist will occur for just about a year. I'm mad that it actually gets called eco-terrorist.
Research complete.
I'm pretty sure that's what we have in our government right now. Alright, so we can get some more tile blockers, which I think would be useful on these planets, if I'm not mistaken. Or, I don't really care about edicts. I'm not a big fan of edicts or a Xeno zoo that can increase happiness on a planet. Let's do the tile blocker just to get that out of the way. And let's skip to one of... Oh shoot, these planets actually, we have a huge population on these planets and they're not doing anything. Let me get you a power plant and a let's get the refinery so I can increase our fleet capacity, and let's grab the physics lab and another power plant. And with that planet is good. Grab some more power plants on this planet. Let's grab the food, because I want this planet to be able to be self-sufficient. Wait, no, because we'll eventually be putting an ecological preserve there. Shoot, let's do the biolab and power minerals all day. And that's all that we can do for now. Let us get to the next month. And we still actually, we really do need to send the fleet to take this out, just so I can survey that planet finally. I haven't had the chance to survey it. Look at this small Charonite nation over here. I'm very concerned about the Klingons. The closer they are, they're going to end up having border friction and will be less and less allied with us. I'm quite concerned with that. And they have a superior fleet to us, and I'm not looking forward to that war just yet. Not just yet.
Upgraded.
We have upgraded. The Asimov has been upgraded. And we should have another project. We're researching that one right now, so let's go to this one on the map. And where is this? That's in the Ferengi Alliance space. Hopefully they will allow us to do it without any trouble. The Romulans... Wait, what? The Romulans are integrating the Garidian Republic. Wow, that is interesting. So we are going to be caught in the middle of something very, very concerning. We're going to be caught in the middle of the Cardassians, the Klingons, and the Romulans. We're going to be pretty much... It's going to be difficult once war starts between any of those nations, because we're just going to be caught right dang in the middle of it all.
Ships upgraded.
We have just finished the construction of this ship, so I will send you to get some research stations done.
Incoming
Rule of acquisition number
and the
34.
Ferengies want
War is
my
good for business.
dilithium, which I do not want to give them right now, but they'll give me a reasonable amount of stuff for it. But for 30 years, this is immediately. If it was over months, maybe, but over 30 years and they're just giving me that much, I can't accept that right now. I feel like it's much more valuable. I actually had it to spare, so I actually could have done that. But I just didn't want to. Alright, we really need to get stuff building on this planet. Actually, can we upgrade this yet? Well, it's already a planetary administration. Build. Ecological preserve. And what else should we build? Let's get an interstellar academy. And that's all we can get right now. And let's move one of these populations onto that academy. And what else do we have? So the pirate, there's another pirate. How many pirate bases are around? So there's a military station for the privateers, and then the pirate base is actually in this sector. And we have unemployed populations. I can't really do anything about that right now, though.
Station complete.
All right. We can actually do that. I don't have enough population. Well, actually, I'm about to. Oh, we have secured another one. All right. So you need to upgrade, actually. So let me send you to Sol, to Earth real quick, and upgrade, and you as well. And while they're doing that, this population should be near complete. We got 3 months before I will be able to do that, which is actually perfect. If I just let that ride out. What do we have going on over here? The Zindi Council expanded right next to us. I do not like, or actually no, they were always there. I expanded that far. They're trying to expand to the north of me though, and I don't like that. Because if they expand and they surround this, things won't be looking too good. All right, so we can get rid of glaciers, get a trading center, or increase leader lifespan. Let's get rid of that because I have a bunch of planets for the Andorians that have those glaciers. This population is almost good. You want the extra resources? I'll give it to you.
Incoming transmission.
What do you want? You want the Trillium D for minerals? Sorry. You don't even need armor right now. You're not even at war. If you were at war, I would be at war. That doesn't make sense. Alright, what else can we do right now? We're still waiting on this. Actually, this should be damn near complete. Alright, so I'm not in a position to ascend. I think it would be called ascend. I'm not sure. Expand our diplomatic outreach to neighboring worlds, or a Federation-wide research focus. Let us... we don't need the galactic conflict right now. So, research or expand our diplomatic outreach. Let's research. Fund member world research programs, or we can increase our output of individual ones. I don't know what this does. What does this do? This will give us, will gain the tech research option, teaching of Surak. Let's do it. I'm actually interested in what that is, and we'll actually be able to research that pretty quickly. So yeah, let's do that.
Incoming transmission.
What else do we got? The Betazoida houses. Where are you? Oh, you're right damn in the middle of the Tamarians. You want to migrate. You're friendly. Agree. Alright, and then what else can we do? Have we... Now we can do it. There we go. What else? We're already building a preserve there. These guys are unemployed. I can put... Actually, can we? We're lacking the minerals to upgrade this to a planetary administration to be able to get our really good buildings. So let's us get that month out of the way so that we can do that. And we will be poor for a couple of months. There we go. The game is saving though. There we go. What is this? They have entered... What is going on? In hindsight, it was not clear what the rebellion was even about. Mars was flourishing under the initiative, but the older settlers, those that lived on Mars for dozens of years before the flood of migrants from Earth, grew even more resentful. What was it about? Land, control, power, preserving the old ways, all the above, or none. All we know is that almost overnight the planet was in a frenzy, riots on every dome. An overwhelmed local government tried to control the situation, but before anyone even noticed, an armed group of local colonists stormed the veteran over a compound, gaining access to the weapon. We have to quell the rebellion on Mars now.
Rift detected.
And what do we need in order to do that? We got to get a general with Alright, so we are going to have to send... We're going to have to get some armies going. And how long do we have to do that? Looks like we have as long as we possibly need. So we're going to put all of our troops into armies right now. And what is going on? One of our research ship has just come across a pirate fleet. Interesting. What are you doing right now? I'm pretty sure I had you come back. Oh, you're on your way to... Oh, shoot. Okay. That's the ship that I had on way to do that one research project, which is... in here somewhere, but I'm actually not quite sure. Who is all the way up here? Oh, a Bolian class vessel is all the way up there. Wow. Alright, what was I doing? Oh, Earth. Alright, keep this going, and we need We need armies. As many armies as possible. With a general, as a matter of fact. So that, according to this, there's no armies over the planet right now, but I am going to send the first fleet into orbit just to have them there, just in case something happens. And then let us get more armies going, so we'll have a little bit before we have those armies trained. Alright, where are you? Alright, and then where do you need to go? There's one over there. One over there. Alright. Go research that project. And alright, so we just gotta wait for those armies to finish up and we can send them over. Let's assign a general. Oh, we have too many leaders right now.
Station complete. Incoming transmission.
We have a transmission. They want our Trillium D. No, thank you. Our science ship. What are you doing now? Why can't you reach there? Oh, it says already in progress. Alright, you people are just going to have to wait a little bit until I get this stuff done. There's a lot of stuff to go on, but I can't really do anything. Where did all this pink come from?
Give the baton.
Did they just... Nausicaan...
Research complete.
Give the baton.
I don't remember... So they let them... Rebels of Klingon Empire, are they at war? No, they just... I'm confused. Did they have some sort of rebellion there? Alright, you can get another research alternative. You can get another dampener that increases our invasion, or we could increase our sensor range. Let us get more alternatives. That's going to take a while, but that's perfectly okay. And then we can get rid of that sinkhole on Mars. Alright, what does the teaching of Sirach do? A legendary Vulcan scientist, philosopher, and logician. He is the father of logical Vulcan as we know it. His teachings turn his people from war to science and philosophy and would greatly benefit society. Well, let's see what it gives us when we do that. I am actually quite interested. And let us look at our leaders, because we need a general, and we need a general badly. We have a scientist that's not even doing anything right now. We have governors that are not even doing anything. We'll simply just get rid of the scientist, and I think we'd be set. Let's get rid of the scientist, and then I want to... How do we have all these extra leaders, and I'm not utilizing them right now? That just seems so dumb of me. Let's go to Earth, or Mars. Well, actually, who is giving us a lot of research right now? Can't put it on Earth, because that's where my ships are building. Feel like it would be Alpha Centauri, so let's give you a governor.
Affirmative.
And then let us give you guys a governor. And let us go to this army, the first army, and we're going to assign them a general. That increases our morale. Recruit.
Affirmative.
There we go. Alright. that should be all that we need. Now we just need to get all the rest of those troops, and then we can send them over to Mars. We actually have an abundance of resources. How is development going over here? So that's going a lot faster now. I am glad. And here, this is already queued. Let's get rid of those. Perfect. Now I believe we only need 3 for the Mars. We only need 3 transport ships, so we only need 3 armies to quell that uprising. So we can actually get rid of that one. And you can have your extra resources. I don't know how things are going with that rebellion at the moment.
Research complete.
Alright, let's embark them all. And we are going to send our first transport fleet to Mars to research our project. Alright, I don't know what that did, but we have Black Ops now, which will allow us to research hidden and secret technologies. I like that. I like that a lot. Alright, and we will continue that, and we have grabbed another specimen, and we should only have 1 specimen left. We don't have border access. Where do we need to go? The Tamarians. Oh, that sucks. I really want to be able to research that, but I can't because of the Tamarians. We're allied with their rivals. Who else are they rivaling? They're rivaling the Tellarite. And xenophobia. They don't like other aliens. And there is border friction. Ah. Are they allied with anybody? They have a non-aggression pact with the Porns, which are vassals of the Cardassians.
We serve.
Interesting indeed. Shoot. Alright. Well, for now, if I have everybody upgraded. Oh, you're not upgraded apparently. Actually, you are. So let me send you out. And with that, if we go to the surface, we're not worried about spaceports right now, although spaceports are indeed going to be coming. I got all this queued already? Sweet. Now we got to start clearing this stuff.
Station complete.
The autocracy of Omega Our governor has earned the trait Arrested Development. What does that even mean? Experience gain negative 100%? So our leader doesn't even gain any experience. It just stays like that forever? That is terrible. That is probably the worst modifier I have ever seen on this game.
Special project complete.
Alright, so the strike when it came was over swiftly. What took several weeks of careful planning lasted less than a single violent intense hour. A Mako team infiltrated the array at several locations at the same time using a transporter technique that bypassed the inhibitor field. Despite a few casualties, most of the rebels surrendered on the spot. The rest of the Martian rebellion did not last much more. A few enclaves held out, but most surrendered when news came of the fall of the compound. The Martian colonies were at peace once again, and within a few days the terraforming resumed. The seeds of discontent, however, will not disappear as swiftly. One can only hope they will not grow and fester. It is very unfortunate that that had to come to that. And what is going on over here? They guarantee the independence of them now. And we have unlocked Black Ops research. All right, we can get a Fleet Academy, which increases our firing rate, trade attractiveness, or edicts. Let's do the Fleet Academy. I like the Fleet Academy. All right, so we can send the fleet back to Earth, as well as our transport fleet can just land on Earth, because we don't need you anytime soon. And the autocracy of Omega Sagiti, if I can figure out where that is. Where are you? You're red? Where are you indeed? I'm actually not quite sure where they are whatsoever. They're over here, up there. No, they have to be something small, right next to Ferengi. Oh, wow. This little thing? Are you serious? It's inside my sector. I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
Station.
Why are they inside my sector? Alright, what else do we have? We have a construction ship not doing anything. That can keep happening for now. That is queued already. Clear that. Keep an eye on the time, make sure we're not going over, because I know that Republic at War episode, that last Republic at War episode was pretty... Wait, was it the Republic at War episode that was long? No, it was the last Star Trek episode, wasn't it? It went super long because the Benzites took forever to join the Federation. Now I remember.
Give the Batah his due.
Alright, what do we want for now? Well, there's an independent, like, empire, like, right here. We don't know what it is. So the Sulaban Cabal has made the autocracy of... So there's definitely going to be a war right here really soon. But there, we have no way of protecting them right now. I would like to say we could try to protect them, bring them into the Federation, but there's no way I could right now. The Klingons are far superior to me right now. Actually, they're equivalent. Their fleet power is superior, but everything else is equivalent. So we actually could go to war with them if we really, really wanted to, but I don't.
Spatial rift detected.
Let's research that. And that will be done right now. Or not. All right.
Special project.
There it is. We have established communication with the Fendomar states. Crystal, I don't know how to say that name. I'm not even going to try. Sends regards from the ruling council of the Fendomar states. We hope for a productive relationship with your impressive nation, and our military has been instructed to treat all members of your species with respect. I like you a lot. I like that. All right, we greet you in peace. Where are you from? You're up here. Interesting. I still want to know what this small empire is over here, but it's inside Cardassian space, so there's no way we're going to be able to get to it. What else are we doing? Are we clearing that? That is queued. Let us clear that, and then we can focus on that planet here as well. Is there any toxic kelp that we can get rid of? I do not see any. Alright, and Mars is nearly done terraforming, so that will be... The Zindi Council has insulted us. You are really pissing me off, aren't you? You're still pathetic. And hostile. I almost want to destroy you. I almost do, but I don't have the fleet for it right now. But you're definitely on my... You're on my list. You're on my list. The Romulans have allied with them.
Live
than to die.
It's weird. The Romulans, it's a slave society. The Romulans are mad at every single one of my members, but not me in particular. And I'm not actually quite sure why. It's just very unusual for him to be mad at everybody but me. The governor has leveled up to level 5 on Alpha Centauri. We have finished some surface construction over here. Letting us keep clearing those tile blockers and continue to see what is going up. They keep trying to get my Trillium D. The Cabal. You guys just seem like... Aren't you guys, like, not even... They rival the Klingons. They want it so that they can go to war with the Klingons. I actually agree. I will actually do that. Let's improve relations with them. Let's see if we can actually improve some relations with them. Wait, did we, when we lost this, did we lose? No. No, certainly not. Certainly we didn't. Alright, we actually have a lot of minerals now. I need to keep clearing stuff. This is already being cleared. Alpha Centauri is completely cleared. Those are queued. Let's grab that. That. And these 3 are the last things we need to clear on this planet. Perfect. Perfect. And you want your extra resources? I'll give them to you. I will give them to you. You can have all the resources you want if you give me a beautiful planet.
Tile blocker cleared.
I know. You guys are probably mad at me that I keep clearing these tiles instead of like building stuff first. Ooh, research. Or expand our diplomatic outreach. Let's expand our outreach and improve relations.
More brave to live than to die.
Well, Orion Free States, they really don't like us. The Bullion League, of course they like us. There's no point in doing the Bullion League. The Betazoid houses is this little thing right here. They're allied with us. We could try improving. We'll improve relations with the Romulans. And we can afford to use a good amount of influence for it. So actually, let's do that. Let's improve. Yeah, let's indeed. I want to
live than to die.
Oh, and look at that. We are actually allied with them, and then let's actually offer a trade deal. A research agreement with star charts and active sensor links for 30 years. And I will give you energy credits to make you happy. Will you take them? You will not. Darn. Okay, let's do 10 years. Let's not do the active sensor link. How are they on technology compared to us? They're equivalent on a technology compared to us, actually. So let's offer... They don't need a research agreement, so we just want the star charts. And if we give them some energy credits... Nope, they won't take energy credits. What about minerals? Will you take minerals? Will you take anything? Well, darn. Never mind then. I was trying to improve relations, but you just don't want to have it. What else we got? The Tholian Assembly entered a defensive pact with the Cardassians. Why does it look like... Why is there a dick down here? I'm really, really sorry if that Why is that like that? Why is it like going out into... That looks weird. Alright, what else can we do? We need... Which planet was it? Was it this one? No. I can't remember which planet it was now. That I was doing all that stuff. Or did it already complete? Oh no, it's this planet. There we go. There we go, and we just got to get rid of the wildlife, and this planet will be completely clear. So things are looking really good for us right now. Let us continue this. We'll try to stay allied with the Romulans. They're receptive. They want closer ties. I like that. If we can keep things up, we might have a chance to improve our relations with them. That'd be really nice. There's nothing I can really do here. I'm not rivals with them. I don't have closed borders. Border friction, not really worried about. Interference policy. The big thing is they're xenophobes, so they don't like other aliens. But the mutual threat, I wonder if it's the... Who is your mutual threat right now? The Klingons? Not quite sure, but let us keep it up. We have a no, our construction ships will just continue not doing anything. We have established communications with the Torogaran Empire. There we go. Alien creatures on behalf, are they xenophobe? They are. I can tell, like, just from the text that they were going to be xenophobe. And our factions are all happy, except for Dull Edge. Which, of course, other empires are going to be ahead in technology than us. What is this? Having spiritualistic values. I think we're fine for now. I think we are okay for now. Why do I keep zooming in instead of scrolling up? There we go. So that is clear. That is about to be clear. Perfect. That's what I want to see. All this stuff clearing out. Alright, so is this the last planet? Well, I still have to do this one, actually. Let's get the... let's do this planet first. So I hope you enjoyed this intense Stellaris gameplay where I just sit here and I clear tile blockers the entire time. Really hope you enjoy that. Like I said, I wish I could do some stuff like this off camera since it's not as interesting. But the only problem with that, actually, you're not doing anything, are you? Do you still need to upgrade? No, you don't. Explore. Why are you not exploring? The only problem with that is you might miss some of the events, and, well, as you can, if you've watched all the other episodes, I don't know that much Star Trek lore, so I want to be able to tell what events are important and which ones are not. So to me, they're all important, including researching all these aliens and meeting all these societies. Like, I just don't want you guys to miss all of that, because then, like, one episode, you're going to be like, wait, what happened over here? When did you meet those or that species? When did you meet that empire? You know, you guys will start asking questions, and quite honestly, because I'm an idiot, I might not know the answers to them. Are these guys? Hey, they want good relations. I like that. I'm pretty sure that's the race from what is the new Star Trek movie called? Star Trek Beyond. I remember seeing the female looking exactly like that. I haven't had the chance to see that movie, so please no spoilers, because I really do want to see that movie still. I'm probably going to be renting it from Redbox in a couple of days, actually, so that I can finally see it. There's a lot of things that I still need to see. I didn't get the chance to see Logan. My girlfriend thought it was stupid and didn't want to go see it. And never got the chance to go see Logan. Never got the chance to see Doctor Strange. Never got the chance to see Star Trek. There's a lot of things I need to see because I couldn't see it because I have a girlfriend. I'm not saying don't get a girlfriend, but if you like movies, find someone else to go with.
Spatial rift.
Oh shoot, we have come across some more aliens, a lot more aliens. Oh shoot. Research, research. I really don't like that they're here. They're not even, like, nice to us. Like, you're in my freaking thing. Like, you better be a fucking... Ugh. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to curse. I just lost all my monetization now. What is going on over here? Why is there, like, a hole in your empire? Oh, shoot, I got it paused. My bad. See, I'm so quick with the spacebar that I don't know when I'm paused and when I'm not. I don't pay much attention. I really need to pay more attention. It's my fault. We have established communication with the Norcadian Harmony, who are xenophiles. Sweet. We could use some of that in the universe. And the Brunalis, which are pacifists and xenophile and look very humanoid. Interesting. Let us keep it going. We're really expanding our reach here. And you want your extra resources yet again, you will have them. What else do we got going on here? Is it... No, we gotta continue this planet. I'm trying to think, is there anything else that I wanted to tell you guys? This happens to me all the time. I really need to start like writing down everything I want to say in the video, just in case if I forget to say it, that I will say it. Is there anything else that I wanted to say? I think I said this in the previous, either the Republic at War episode or Star Trek episode, but we're actually getting very, very close to 100 subscribers, which makes me very, very excited. I'm glad you guys are enjoying these series so well. One thing I never thought, I know I said this in the last episode, I never thought the sci-fi RTSs would be what is big on my channel, what is getting my channel going. Alright, you guys want to give me minerals for a research agreement. And you guys are inferior in technology? Why would I want to do that? I mean, I get free minerals out of it. I'll take the free minerals. I will take the free minerals. It will improve our relations with them just a little bit, and it will get some of this stuff done a little bit faster. So thank you indeed. And this should be the last planet that we have to do this to. All the other planets should be clear now. And they are about to be. Is this planet? Yep. Yeah, so this is going to be the last planet that I got to clear tiles, and then I can really build up, and I'll really have some funds going in. And by the next episode, we should actually be putting some of these planets into sectors, so that we are able to take control of other planets and get those up to speed. Speaking of those sectors, let me check on that sector. And how are we doing? We're actually doing pretty good in those sectors. I am actually very happy about that it's actually starting to work now. We actually have some Bolians in our empire. It's good to see. Very good to see. I like diversity in my empires. How are we doing? We still have our construction ships roaming about, have our science ships moving throughout the system. We have one. What are you doing? You're surveying over here? Really? Wow, we're surveying planets that are actually inside of our own systems, because we never surveyed them. Interesting. We own it, but we've never surveyed it. Most interesting indeed. Oh, let's see, what else do we got? We got all of those. We just need these last two and we will be all set. Makes me very excited. And what do we got? Whoa, interesting. They want an active sensor link.
Research complete.
Are you guys allied with us? They're actually nice to us. And inferior, really. In that case, yes, I will actually do the active sensor link. If we don't gotta worry about you being a threat, then yeah, I would most definitely do an active sensor link. Alright, we can do low power thrusters that increases our evasion chance, sorry. Listening posts, which will allow us to keep an eye on our borders. Actually, this is a really quick technology. We'll have that done in 3 months. So let me do that real quick. And then we have some more aliens to research. I'm still upset that we cannot reach that because it's in their space. What is this? It is raining on Mars. What? It is raining on Mars. Of course, the first drops land undocumented many kilometers from the nearest human being. Everyone can walk around freely and unaided on the surface, but the population is still in the low millions and is not spread I think that's supposed to be every corner of the planet. The vast weather monitoring system, of course, is carefully tuned to keep track of violent storms, not a gentle summer drizzle. But today it is raining on Mars, and it will not be the last time we have made the desert bloom. That is great to see. Oop, I have it paused once again for no reason. And what is going on over here? Someone just entered.
Special project complete.
The Romulans are guaranteeing their independence now, and we have established communication with the Vod War Supremacy, who are xenophobe. We greet you as equals, because you're not going to have peace. Alright, how are we with the Romulans? Oh, it's already gone down to negative. That was very quick to go downhill. I'll give them some star charts to improve our relations, actually.
You know, you really should be careful when playing with high explosives.
What is
But
this?
then again, what do I care if you get burned? You've just unlocked the ability to build minefields. Go to your quaint little ship designer. Press the F.
Thank you. Alright, so if we go to ship designer, he's telling me if I go to ship designer, I can make minefields. I'm guessing it's part of the... Oh, that's how you do it. Command center. 7875 or... Alright, so this is better. Alright, and then we're just going to call this... I don't even know what to call this. We're just going to call it... Split... I don't even know. We're just going to call it Splicer class for now because I really don't know what to do with these. And what else we got? So we've unlocked the minefield, and now we have access. We can get mineral silos, which we're never really going to use. Magnetic mines for the minefield. Or star place armor plating. Let's do the magnetic mines for now.
'Tis more brave to live than to
And
die.
they have accepted my gift, and
'Tis
that
more
might
brave to
improve our
live than to
relations a little
die.
bit. It does not. We're trying to improve our relations a little bit, but they just don't want to allow it. Alright, what else can we do right now? We just need to clear that last one, and everything will be clear. Look, everything is opened up. Alright, so first things first is that we're going to be upgrading everything. And once we upgrade everything, then we're going to get everything else on the surface. And everything is just going to be easy peasy, and we're all going to be happy about it.
Detected.
The Cardassians have a non-aggression pact with the Breen Confederacy, and we have established communications with the Borg. Which... I'm pretty sure they just want everyone to die. Where are the Borg located? Where are the Borg located? This is the Borg all the
Your
way.
technical and biological distinctiveness will be added to our own.
Wow, that was interesting. And their fleet, oh my god, they are really genocidal. Oh my lord, we're going to be... One day we're going to be at war with those guys, and it's not going to be fun. Hopefully, we can get this sector out of control before we have to really worry about that, though. Hopefully. That is the plan, anyway. We have so much... Where are we building a population now? 1 a month? Jesus, why? I want you guys to build faster. This is getting ridiculous. This gives us a 5% increase. Our other planets grow so much faster. It's honestly ridiculous. Alright, let's upgrade things. And what is going on? We have
Spatial rift.
filled up our influence. We have encountered more aliens once again, a lot more aliens, and we can change some talks. So I wasn't really impressed with the diplomatic outreach. So there's no galactic conflicts that I know of. We don't need to be ascending anything. Let's do that. Is there anything here? Nope. All right. So what do we want to increase speed on? I feel like physics is the best. I feel like physics is the best thing to do. So we'll increase our physics output. And we are... Oh my god, we've come across so many aliens. Look at all that. Gotta research all of that. That's just ridiculous. And at the end of this month, we're gonna like meet like 10 civilizations. Like, it's gonna be ridiculous.
Special project complete.
We have established communication with the Dosi Confederacy, who are xenophile. We greet you in peace. The Kazone Sex, who are fanatics. Greet you in peace. The Talaxian Republic, who are xenophile. The Voth Theocracy, who are xenophobe. The Karima Foundation, xenophile. The Herg Stagnancy, xenophobe. The Rakhari Free States, xenophobe. The Morali States, who are xenophobe. Oh my. That is a lot of people that will not like us. Alright, let's keep upgrading stuff.
Tile blocker cleared.
And what is going on? The Zals are guarantee the independence of the Kazone Hobby. And they close their borders to us. Where are you? I'm closing my borders to you, friend, foe, whatever you are. Oh, wow. Close borders. There we go. The Moralis close their borders as well. Wow, you guys are all assholes, and you're all from the same... You should just go in your own federation, call it the Asshole Federation. You have the Asshole Federation. It doesn't give me anything. They are... I don't even know where they're at. Alright, you guys are all assholes. I just want every single one of you to know. There we go. And now we can just continue upgrading stuff. What is this? There's so much going on. So much going on. And the Tamarians are still going through our territory. They're still unfriendly to us. I'm closing my borders. I can't let them do that anymore. I can't let them roam around any longer. Whoa, there has been not a There has not been a sandstorm on the face of Mars for weeks. Giant thunderstorms now frequently roll across the red plains, giant torrents of rain pouring down. The Hellas Planitia became a true sea as life-giving water filled it to the brim. A million kilometers away in synchronous orbit, giant orbital mirrors reflected the sun back towards the surface, raising the temperature. Paul Boone stared in pride from Phobos' orbit. Mars will never be a true Earth. It was too small, too far away from the sun for that. But it had a beauty of its own, and soon millions of new colonists will come to appreciate that beauty like he has in the last years. The red planet was not so red anymore. You have made something truly beautiful, Paul Boone. And look at Mars now. Fully terraformed, and everything is arid now. That is unbelievable. That's great to see. And we still have stuff to upgrade slowly. The Zols guarantee the independence of them as well. And it's just repeating it several times. I know. You don't need to tell me anymore, game. I promise that I know. What else can we do is the question. Let's keep... So this place gives plus 5% in minerals. So we really should make this place a mineral hub. This place actually really needs food badly. But that's alright. We'll continue doing what we're doing. It is working, for now at least. If I'm doing anything wrong, or if there's anything specific that I should do different, please let me know in the comment section. I really do like it when you guys comment. Obviously, I really enjoy making these ships after you. I really actually need to be naming these construction ships and science ships after somebody. So, if anybody wants to be a science ship or something, please let me know. We have more research alternatives, so we can get a pulse phase cannon, a plasma phaser, which ignores armor. Ooh, that is really good, actually. Or we can increase our weapon damage with that. Oh my goodness, we have so many choices. Let us get that, actually. We have magnetic mines, so we can get advanced cruiser prototype, antimatter explosives, or sub-impulse thrusters, as well as listening pulse. I want the advanced cruiser types. Oh my god, stop telling me. I know.
Incoming transmission.
And what is this? The Andorians want research agreement and they give me all that stuff. I will give you guys a research agreement. Actually, I will give all of you. Actually, I don't need to give them research agreements. All right, where were we? We were still upgrading stuff. Anything on Earth to upgrade? No. Got everything on Mars. We have this here, so let's upgrade that next. Ba-bam. And our science ships are continuing to survey everywhere, and we've got pretty much half the galaxy covered now. So we're making a lot of progress very shortly, and oh my goodness, it's almost been an hour and 10 minutes. I'm going way overboard once again, so terribly sorry, guys. I really hope you guys have been enjoying this episode, but now that I realize that, I really need to get it to end. Let me know if an hour is pretty good for episodes, or if you would like me to make them a little bit shorter, a little bit longer. Let me know in the comment section. Just comment, guys. Comment. You guys get so many perks out of them. One, I mention your name on the video. I name a ship after you. And I get to be able to interact with you guys, which is the best thing I love about doing YouTube, is being able to interact with you guys. The empire formerly known as the Devore Imperium has been destroyed by its enemies. I don't even know where the Devore Emporium was. I actually do not know where the Devore Emporium even was. Wow. and I've completely lost my train of thought now. So anyway, guys, I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe. It has been Infernos, and I will catch you all later.
You're rapping the surface, I'm rapping a poem. A Trojan to catch poetry when she blow 'em. I told him we were gon' get it. Built